Hi everyone, it's just me here, Gavin from the Gavin Ramon Show. I'm just a regular bloke from London, but I'm very angry today, and I needed to get this off of my chest. Have you seen what's going on with the grooming gang cases? It's been all over the news, from Sky, the BBC, This Morning. They're all talking about it. A survivor, Fiona Goddard, was just 14 when she was groomed and abused. 9 men got convicted for this, for what they've done to her. Sentences up to 20 years in prison, and that's too short if you ask me. Now, the government's early release scheme to fix prison overcrowding means some of these men are going to be walking out as early as September 2026. Get that in your heads. Some of these men that have abused children, ruined lives, are going to be getting out early. Some of these men are going to be getting out 12 years, so 12 years off of their sentence. Let that sink in. Fiona found out through a cold email, and there's been some over on social media such as X. Chris Philp from the Conservative Party shared some that affected Sammy Woodhouse, who worked with Rupert Lowe with the Grooming Gang inquiry. Now, for those of you that have been complaining about the numbers, whether they're right, whether they're wrong, if the likes of Rupert Lowe didn't come forward with Sammy Woodhouse, this wouldn't even be in the media any longer, and I don't believe that this Grooming Gang inquiry that the government are finally going to do would even be happening. It would not be happening without forcing it down their throats. So I'm very, very happy that they did what they did. Now, Fiona found out through a cold email, like I said, on a Monday morning. There's been no warning. She's been trying to rebuild her life after she's gone through hell as a child. And now she's terrified, like the floor's been pulled out under her. She's got to think about moving her family because exclusion zones aren't worth the paper that they're written on. The police only act after something happens again, just like they've done with Axel Ruda-Cabana and so many other cases. Oh, we're keeping an eye on it. We was aware of them. I'm sick of repeating what I'm saying, but this is disgusting. These are men who have preyed on young girls, children, and we're letting them out early because our prisons are full. What kind of country are we running in the United Kingdom? I'm a right-wing guy, openly. I'm right-wing. Right here in the UK, and I'll say it plain, this is a total failure to protect our kids. The government keeps telling us that they inherited the mess from the Conservatives, and the Conservatives inherit. I'm sick of hearing it. I don't want to hear it, but the British public didn't create this grooming gang scandal. You did. You did. For years, authorities turned a blind eye in places like Bradford, Rotherham, Rochdale, Luton, all over the country, and that's just a couple of places I've mentioned. They were scared of being called names while little girls suffered. Now, the same attitude carries on. Soft sentences, early releases, and victims left looking over the shoulders for the rest of their lives. One of the other women affected said her abuser got out early and it destroyed her life. Another took her own life as well, after bumping into the man that abused her. How many more have to go through this before we put victims first in this country? These aren't minor crimes. It's not stealing something from a store. It's stealing the youth of a child. It's systematic, evil abuse. Normal people know that this, and child predators should serve proper full sentences. No loopholes, no early going home for good behaviour. Especially when these crimes are destroying kids. They've destroyed childhoods. The deterrent in this country has to be real. And I'm sick of hearing excuses about prisons being overcrowded. Build more prisons. Build more prisons. Keep the dangerous ones locked up longer. You can build homes for all these illegal migrants coming in and put them before the natives in new homes. So why can't you build more prisons? Stop releasing the worst offenders back onto our streets while decent families live in fear. British girls deserve safety in their own hometowns and in this country. To Fiona and every other survivor watching this, personally, from me, I'm sorry that this is happening to you again. You all deserve justice and peace. Instead, you're getting another kick in the teeth from this government, from a system that seems to care more about criminals than the kids that they hurt. This isn't about right-wing policies or left-wing policies. This is about basic humanity. Protect the innocent, punish the guilty properly. If the government won't fix this fast, it's going to be no longer a country that's safe. And it's already going down that path. In Britain, why are they choosing early release of child abusers over the safety of our daughters? Ask yourselves that question. I'm just one man in London who's had enough. And if you're angry too, say something about this. Share this. Make some noise. Our kids are worth it. Your kids are worth it. Thanks for listening. God bless the survivors and keep our children safe.